Kuns in Vermaak met Marianah Lourens. Yes, art and entertainment with Marianah Lourens, and we are once again here in the green room inside the little theatre inside the Athenaeum, and I am so excited because I'm with some friends, some older, some younger, but all of them young. But what I mean by longer time friends than others. So it's so nice to be here because we are so excited to see Shakespeare again. And it's going to be amazing because it's going to be here in this theatre.
Yes, here at PMADS.
We can't unfortunately have it in the park for obvious reasons, which we won't mention here. But I will start here with Gemma Barnard because she is actually directing. And congratulations, Gemma, with your honours.
Thank you.
It's not honorary, it's you passed with honours.
So I just recently graduated from AFTA, Port Elizabeth,
yes.
up the road from PMADS.
Yes.
Recently graduated my honours now, about 2 weeks ago.
I know.
Yeah.
I saw it. So well
It feels
done.
everything's happening very quickly. It's all of a sudden it's like another year is done. And
It's wonderful.
What's next?
Exactly. And Gemma, and you and I have been in lots of shows together.
Yeah.
Too many to count. Because, I mean, yes, I've got AFTA, I've got Theodore Herzl, but I've got GNS, PMADS. I mean, I don't even know if we have to count how many shows we were in together. I don't think we can.
I think my most memorable one is Honk. For some
Probably
reason,
Honk. Yes.
Honk,
Yes,
I think
yes,
maybe
yes.
Arthur can speak on that as well.
Yes, and Arthur's so next to you now because you, of course, you graduated from Stage World a few years ago. We won't mention how many, but you're not that old, so you don't mind.
2019.
Yeah. He's a baby. And Arthur, you, of course, it's also PMADS and GNS for you and I. Not as many as what I've done with Gemma, but almost as many. And, of course,
Quite a bunch.
that we've been in together and had fun. Lots of, and he's
There's a lot.
counting it on his fingers. Since Evita.
Yeah.
Yes. Ooh, and that is how long ago?
10 years ago.
Yeah. I think it's just over 10 years now.
I realised the other day I've been doing this for 10 years.
Okay, yeah. And of course, also you did also my husband, my techie husband, who's techieing here for us, Uncle Robert, and he wrote a play called The Road because he's a playwright, and you did that
in 2017.
You did that for him, and that was awesome because that won an award.
Yes.
Yes. That is an award-winning play. So I must blow my husband's trumpet.
You're welcome to. You're welcome to do that. Why not?
And then I've got Nazan. And of course, Nazan Henning, I got Stick and Stone because I just saw it, on your Facebook. But I know that you've also been in GNS shows and you were in The Odd Couple.
I was working backstage in Odd Couple as Robin's assistant.
Okay.
Not assistant director, but assistant to the director.
Yeah.
But I was just helping a lot there. I'm currently doing my LTCL drama teaching with Trinity. So I am shadowing Robin as she teaches. And I've done PMADS before and I've done GNS. And then I have my theatre company with me and my best friend, our little 2-woman Shakespeare shows with Ruth. Yes. Ruth Johnson, the wonderful woman.
Yes. No, that's a very talented family, of course. They made this movie about homeschooling.
Yes.
It's so awesome.
Home ed documentary.
How many people know that they have done it?
That's cool.
And of course, it's Breeze.
Yes, very talented family.
Breeze.
She's the force behind that movie that they made. But listen, I also, of course, were you not in the Afrikaans play with Dani?
Dani Mathieu last year. We did Afrikaans Plesiere.
Ja,
yes.
Vandaag het jy daar gesien.
Ja, dat was lekker geweest, Dani.
Goes over my head, Afrikaans.
Because I've also been in a few Afrikaans one, lots with Dani.
Ag, hy's wonderlik.
Ja, nee, hy is wonderlik. Hy is so nice om mee saam te werk. Hy is net nooit kwaad nie. Hy is net altyd dieselfde. And we lost him now, he's in Cape Town.
And he has a talent for choosing lovely pieces. I mean, the piece we did last year.
And a lot of it he writes himself, mostly.
Very, very
mostly
talented
writes his own plays. And that's Dani Mathieu. En Dani, ons kinder van jou.
Ja.
Ek maak vir jou hierdie klip op met stoel of jy kan kyk op YouTube. But listen, we are of course opening tonight.
Very excited.
Listen,
And we are so excited. So let's go. It's The Taming of the Shrew.
Yes.
Directed by Gemma Alicia Barnard.
Full name. I love it.
PMAD's Little Theatre, and of course written by William Shakespeare. Who can forget that? So, and it's one of those very funny kind of plays, interesting plays, lots of quirks.
Very rude at times as
Very
well,
rude.
as Shakespeare is.
Yes. Typical.
Yes, yeah.
So do you want to say something first?
So maybe we should start with how this sort of came about. You know, for a couple of years now, obviously COVID hit. And COVID, I think, threw the theatre down an alleyway where we
Totally.
just couldn't see a thing.
Totally.
And, you know, I think as we've walked these couple of years, you know, we've seen a light and we just can't seem to get there. And then sort of was at the end of last year, I think it was, you know, Nazan sort of came up to, was it Rocky, if I'm not mistaken?
Yeah.
And Nazan sort of went up to him and said, listen, can we sort of bring something about? And this sort of spiraled into a committee meeting.
Because it is in collaborative.
Yes,
with
so the show is, it's PMADS in association with
Shakespeare.
PESF, yeah.
Yes.
So long story short, this kind of spiraled into a whole bunch of committee meetings, and my name got thrown into the hat, as they say. And they thought, you know, let's spin it as a youth production as well. I was keen because I've worked with Nazan before on 1 or 2 shows, and I can speak highly. She works hard. And I thought, no, 100%, let's go, let's do it. And they said, you know, do you want to direct? And I went, okay, yeah, sure, let's do it. I was keen because I've played here and there directing when I was at school with Robin. You know, she let us play there, and of course at AFTA I was very fortunate to sort of do technical stuff and directing stuff, and I thought, yeah, let's
You
go
learned
for
a
it.
lot at AFTA. I know that.
Yeah, no, I think it's you know, I was saying time's gone so quickly. 4 years have gone, and to think, you know, I've been very fortunate with the lecturers that I've had, like Jen, for example. I'm sure you might remember Jen.
Yes.
Jen, who was my stage lecturer, yes,
Yeah.
who really encouraged this idea of like playing, and I thought, you know what, let's play in the director's chair now, let's go for it, and yeah, then this came about as a youth production, so we got lots of people, about 29 people in our cast. Majority are youngsters who, some have never really done a show before, never done a show of this magnitude either. Respectfully, you know, they might have only done a couple of school shows and haven't done what I call an outside show. I think
We've been very fortunate in our cast.
Well, you know, very, very fortunate. We've got lots of talented people, lots of
Nice
new
discovery.
talent.
Passionate,
Definite.
hardworking.
And then we've got the usuals as well, you know. And I think what's really great is
Few usuals.
the naughty usuals. But then it's also, you know, like we say, it's brought out some new people and also some other familiar faces. You know, we've got Chloe, who hasn't done a bit of a show in a while. And she came back and now she's doing this with us. And I got so excited when I saw her walk through the door, because I went, there's someone we know works hard and is talented,
oh,
you know.
she's so good.
So, you know, we're very, very
And Mr.
fortunate.
Jordan, I saw
Yes,
him.
and he's on board as well. So like we say, you know,
Dave.
this idea of this youth initiative is we've got these, respectfully, these more experienced, should I say, people who have come on board. They're mentoring people like myself, you know, our set builders, our techies. We got another old Theodorian, Roxanne, is working as my stage manager, you know, really grooming the next generation, if I can say that in a way.
And we want to put a spotlight on the new ones.
Yeah, no, we do.
The young ones, the up and coming ones.
Get some new faces in there and sort of
Yeah.
stir the pot a little bit with something new.
Yes.
You know?
Okay, but now Arthur, you
Yeah.
are what? Who are you?
I am playing
And Patricio, just explain without giving the game away.
ooh, how did I do this?
My leading man.
Patricio, he comes to Padua looking for a wife, and he knows what he wants. He's pretty set in his ways, but with that comes a lot of experience and confidence as well. And he likes to go against convention every now and then, and he's his own man through and through. So it's been a lot of fun to
Yeah,
play.
there's always a little bit of deception in
Oh, yeah.
Shakespeare, so
Yes,
that will
everywhere.
play a role. And
There's
how
so
are
many
you
nuggets.
enjoying it? Because when last did you actually act?
Last time was back in 2020 during Romeo and Juliet. We had, I think, 3 performances.
Just got it in.
and
we
then,
literally-
then
And I know
COVID hit.
we just managed to make it on that
Yes.
last night.
Yes.
Yeah.
I think we had 3 performances, and
Yeah.
the next thing we knew, they went, sorry, you can't come back, and
That was it.
I think that's where
Uncle Cyril said.
it's almost poetic coming back with a Shakespeare.
Yeah.
I don't know, it's this weird
Yeah. No, it's fabulous. And how are you enjoying it now again?
It's been quite the challenge, but I'm really enjoying striving for it and trying to do it as best I can. It's half and half, like riding a bicycle, and the other half discovering new things and trying new things. And it's been a roller coaster, but one that you want to carry on riding.
But I'm sure you can also back me up here when I say he is one of those marvels. He knows his words very quickly. He learns them. He's got this photographic memory. I don't know how he does it. I
don't know either.
Meaning the author.
So he works without his script kind of thing. Yeah.
Well, I think Arthur is really good at what he does, and especially with a character like Petruchio, you needed someone that has a natural gift for that, because Petruchio, I love him, but he never stops talking. He's got so much to say, and he's got so many, and he speaks beautifully, of course. I love every word that comes out of his mouth, but I really congratulate my co-star here, because it's been quite the challenge
now
to
tell
get
us
those
about
pieces.
your character.
Lady.
Cut that in now.
When the original meetings came along and Taming of the Shrew was suggested, I got very excited, because Kate and Petruchio are by far my favorite Shakespeare couple. I have never loved a couple the way I love them. I think the thing I like about them is that they are so, I think Petruchio says a line where two raging fires meet, and to think of Kate as this very fiery, passionate person who finally meets her match, and instead of being crushed, she's actually exalted. She's exemplified. Yes.
Yeah.
It's like she can finally simmer, where she's not to a place of destruction, but rather a place of warmth. And I love playing around with her. I love one thing that Gemma has talked to me a lot about while we were rehearsing and directing. It's very important to make sure that when you have a character like that, to give it a lot of levels and layers. And I have been trying to get that. I don't know, you guys will have to decide, but to give her that type of where she's quiet and angry, and she's loud and angry, and then she finally starts he breaks down these walls of hers, and she gives him something more than superficiality, to live for and to play around with. And at the end, they come together and they're this unbreakable union. I mean, there's something about them coming together at the end and just playing everyone around them and making jokes with them, and nobody's on their level. And it's just the two of them against the world. And it's such a privilege to be able to be part of creating that on stage.
No, it is. And I can't wait. Of course, what time is curtain up? Because we're almost there.
So basically, like tonight, majority of our shows, we start 7:30, and like my mother, I'm strict with time. We start 7:30 and 7:30 evening shows. We do have a little matinee as well during the 27th, which is a Wednesday, which, if I'm not mistaken, is a public holiday, at 3, and then we double bill 7:30 again. Yeah. Weekend shows, though, on the Saturday, 6:30, a little bit earlier for a
Okay, so on
weekend.
Saturday evening, it's 6:30.
6:30, show starts 6:30.
Okay,
Yeah.
but on the weeknights, it's 7:30.
Yeah.
7:30, and then on Wednesday,
That one Wednesday,
that
the
one
27th,
Wednesday,
we
the
got
27th,
2 shows.
which is like a few days still to
Around
go.
the corner.
Yeah, totally around the corner, and that will be at 3.
So we got 2 on the Wednesday, we got 1 at 3, and then another one at 7:30.
Okay, so on Wednesday we get this treat. So if you like it at
Double
3,
show.
you can come again. But it's 7:30.
There we go.
And
it's a great way to
going
spend
to
a
be
public holiday.
yes.
What better way to spend a day than at the theatre?
Yeah, because of course, if I remember all our shows, we used to just stay here and
You stay
in
here,
this green room,
Or you run, you grab food, and you come back to the green room. You don't go anywhere else.
Exactly. So we are just going to be sold out. I know everybody's dying to get back to the theatre.
Yeah.
We've got about 2 minutes left, so I want each one of you to now please give us a last word. Who's first?
Or last words.
Words. A few last.
I'll have my little go. I think if you are someone who during the pandemic, which we are still living in and we are still being careful, if you are someone that has been through this pandemic and you are a creative and you are needing some form of healing, some form of, I think,
Therapy.
therapy or something.
Drama therapy.
You know, we all keep going, when we're doing a show, guys, a show is here. Please come support. My cast is brilliant. They're working.
They all
they've done so well.
Your
Oh my-
typical.
yeah.
They all your typical triple threat. They
Yeah,
act. They
yeah.
dance. And
there's
sing.
some of that as well. There's
They can
dancing
sing.
in here as
they
well.
can actually all sing.
Yeah.
So yes, what
you're
about
starved,
you? Your
let's
last
go.
word, Arthur,
Ooh, last words.
Patricio.
So we haven't had a show on for quite a few years, as Jim has said. Now is the time to come and experience the magic of live entertainment. You are not watching a movie, you're watching
You're watching live
a whole story
theatre.
happen in front of you.
Okay, when
And
we
it's
getting
magic.
the tickets?
So tickets, so what we've done a little bit differently. What you can do is you can phone Sandy Osborne. She's sort of taken over our little ticket bookings. It's 083 544 3908. You
Just
can give
say
her a
it
call.
again.
So it's Sandy Osborne. It's 083 544 3908. You can phone her. She's got all those details. She's going to help you
Can
with
they
the bookings.
see anything on Facebook?
There's stuff on Facebook. We've got our poster up. We've
The
got...
poster is there with the phone number on
Yep.
it.
The
On
phone numbers
PMAD's
on
homepage.
On PMADS.
Yeah, PMADS, and I'm sure if you are friends of the cast, friends of mine,
Yeah.
you can find it on my
Yeah.
Facebook as
Last words, Lizanne.
Well, I think they've said it very well, but just to reiterate what they've said is that the whole point of this project was to restart something. And our mission is not only for us as creatives to get back on stage, but for the people of the city to get back to being creative, because the city is a creative art city. And I really would encourage people to come and support, just so that we can really take off from here and create and share and connect. Like Arthur was saying, it's going to be live. It's a completely different experience, and you can connect with the people on stage. And that is also the beauty of PE theatre, is that we're all one big, body, and we can really just reach each other and connect in this time that has been so difficult. And to start Shakespeare up again, it's just so
It's very
exciting.
exciting. So I want to say thank you to you guys for coming. Thank you so very, very much.
Thank you, Marianah.
And it's
Anytime.
almost to curtain up. I want to say come and get your therapy. The arts cure. The arts are therapeutic. I can't say it enough. And tonight and this whole of next week until the 28th, it's on. And go to Facebook, PMADS, PEMADS, as I'm saying it. Find the phone number there, Sandy Osborne. Maybe you even know her. And now it's really time for me to say goodbye. So break the neck.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Marianah.
Almost curtain up. Time for me, Marianah Lourens, with Art and Entertainment, to say goodbye. Ja, Marianah Lourens en Kuns en Vermaak wat nou groet met Arrivari.